everything. We got some really big high-tension wire poles down, and it's just a lot of damage, and there's just too much to talk about or to show you. So right now you're looking at that damage. Well, like I said, keep up street scope. You'll be able to see the roads where this damage is. Come to your right a little bit. Come to your right a little bit. There you go. And so, man, it's just a lot of damage out here, and we're going to fly the path. We're going to keep you updated. Jim Garpoint live from Bob Mills. Scott is 9, back to you.
Wow. Jim, this shot is just unbelievable. We just got some new information, and where Jim is flying over seems to be the worst of the damage in Oklahoma County. 10 homes at least at Southeast 89th and Sooner and Southeast 44th and Triple X. So right where Jim's talking about, and he talked about how long that tornado track was.
Long track. Andrew, you're saying on radar it looked as if it was probably about 20 miles long. What you guys were looking at as that storm rolled through.
Yeah, radar estimating about 20 miles. We'll get to the track in just a second, but Jim obviously going to be flying for a little while, watching as he goes through and finding more damage indicators from the sky. No better place to look for that than from Bob Mills Sky News 9. But we can see how the night unfolded over on Lynx 1. Things were active yesterday. Storms popped off ahead of this kind of main wave. We'll see them kind of flash here and right there. They're all kind of isolated by themselves. Those were our tornado producers. And then eventually we had the main wave, the back line come through that turned it into more of a straight line wind event. Now things are quite a bit quieter here across central Oklahoma and the metro. Here was the first one, Newcastle tornado. You see it tighten up there, the reds and greens there. It caused some damage to the school in Newcastle. The second one was the one that went toward Tinker Air Force Base. This one was on the ground for roughly about 5 miles. You see the blue circle kind of thicken up there as it went forward. That's about the rough path near 77 and Southwest 89th Street is roughly where it touched down, and then it moved past Tinker Air Force Base and lifted. The one that Jim's hunting to see exactly how long this was on the ground was the one that ended up moving through Hera, producing extensive damage and staying on the ground for quite a while. It looks like it could have been on the ground for roughly 20 to 21 miles if it didn't lift before it made it to the east side of Wellston.